All right, guys, welcome to the Women's Ninja Association comp here at MLAB Ohio. My name is Megan Budway. I am the founder of Women's Ninja Association. I'm so excited to be coming to you guys today. This is our last stage one runs of today. We've got our adults and our masters. We have two very different courses, so I'm going to try to walk through quickly for you guys. We're going to have the adults running first and the masters running second, but we're going to go through the masters course first. Starting over here, and we've had ropes all day. The masters are going to have a ring to go from platform to platform. Both courses will have the same quad steps to use hands and feet as they make their way across.
Not on the, no, I would stay off of this. So you can stand right next to it. No, you can test right next to it.
Both courses will be monkey barring their way through. Our masters are going to be landing on a shorter platform here. The adults will be landing all the way over on the gray box. Then they're going to be coming around the wall. The adults will have a little bit shorter straps, so they're going to have a bigger jump and a bigger lâché. They're clear on this obstacle here once they have engaged this trapeze bar. For both adults and masters, they're going to be reaching out to the DGS fidget spinner, and their dismount is going to actually be this black mat. They will not be going to our beautiful pop and hold butterflies that are up for auction today. That's okay, they can just look at them on their way by. Then we're going to move forward. Our master is going to have a little bit more cushion under here to make sure if it does tilt, it's not throwing them off. They can use hands and feet on the diamonds. Our adults will not have that extra cushion. Hands on the slider. And our masters are going to have this mat, so it does still tilt, and it can tilt them off, but not all the way. Over there, if you see, that's going to be the adult version. They do not get that extra cushion. And finally, both groups are going to be throwing from this trapeze using the blue cliffhangers on the fly. They can use any cliffhangers, dismounting to the platform, and hitting our Ninja Works buzzer at the end. Both courses will have a 2-minute time limit. Our adults will be running first, our masters will be running second, and we're going to get started with our runs in about 15 minutes here. Our first 4 side-by-side races are going to be adults, and our final 6 side-by-side races are our Masters ladies. Our Masters ladies are coming in with a total of 12 competitors today, one of the bigger groups that we're seeing, which is amazing. So shout out to all of our Masters that have signed up. A lot of the masters and adults here, Jen was telling me, are a lot of parents who their kids do ninja and they're like, well, I want to do this too. So it's really cool to see them step out and get onto our WNA course this weekend. Stage 1 is a side-by-side course. However, each course is going to be scored individually, so they're not really racing, but they are going at the same time. You're going to be able to see both names on our stage 1. You'll be able to see times and obstacle completion as well. We do only have one camera that's going to be tracking both courses. We're going to try our best to keep up with both of our ladies, but if we lose one of them, you can see their obstacle completion at the top of the screen, which is provided to us by Ninja Works, the exclusive timer and partner of the Women's Ninja Association. Our championship this weekend will be determined by placements on both stage 1 and stage 2. Run order is randomized for both stages, but placement's going to be the lowest number of points. And those points are gathered based on where you place on the stage. So if one of our ladies places first, they'll get 1 point, second gets 2 points, and so on. And it's going to be a combination of stage 1 and stage 2. And then for our elites, it'll be all 3-stage combination. If our ladies have a tie where they place the same number of points, it's going to come down to whoever places the highest on their last stage. So for adults and masters, it's going to be whoever places the highest on stage 2. For example, if one of our ladies, let's say Jen and I were competing, and I placed first on stage 1 and third on stage 2, I would have 4 points total. But if Jen placed second on stage 1 and second on stage 2, she would actually beat me out for that championship because we both had 4 points, but she placed higher on stage 2 than I did. Take a second and thank all of our amazing sponsors for helping bring this competition to life. Everyone here at MLAB, the entire staff has been phenomenal all weekend. Shout out to Coach Jen for putting together these courses. She is so particular and amazing at making female changes in courses in general, so I knew she was going to be someone great to partner with the Women's Ninja Association. And shout out to Michelle for hosting us this weekend. We couldn't have done it without her.
So good having you guys.
Shout out to WNL for creating a special event qualifier. The top 3 for every division will be qualifying straight to WNL World Championships in June. They get to skip over their regionals altogether. DGS has provided all of our first place athletes with a $200 gift card for whatever obstacle they want. NSC is actually, for our elite females, they're going to be, wherever they place on this is going to affect their points and their placement in the NSC power rankings, which will help them to have a better run order spot in next year's NSC season. NinjaWorks is the premier and only timing partnership with the Women's Ninja Association. They've provided all of these overlays for us, helped us put our competition together. If you want to see the NinjaWorks results and follow along from home, you can go to MLAB's websites under WNA results under the women's comp, and you can follow along with the NinjaWorks. Shout out also to Sweat House, True Chalk, Roadrunner, Pop and Hold, Duonamic, the Commentator Ninja, Olo, and Friction Labs for being amazing sponsors. I want to give a really big shout out to Sam and Beta Break for creating this live stream, being on a lot of FaceTime calls with me as we got all of this set up. We would not be able to have the amazing quality that we have this weekend to showcase to all of you guys from home without his help. So big thank you to Sam. As our ladies run, I'm going to be talking a little bit about some information they gave us. We asked them to tell us where they train. We asked them to tell us how long they've been doing ninja. And we also asked them to tell us what female ninja do they look up to the most. So if you guys are following along at home, you want to go ahead in the chat and tell us what female ninja inspires you or somebody that you look up to in the sport of ninja. We will be getting started with our first 2 runners here in about 10 minutes. So at 2:15, we will be getting started with our first 2 stage 1 adult ladies. We have 20 total ladies in this division. Our run order here is only showing the first 14, but as our ladies continue, you'll be able to see everybody in this run order. We're taking a second to take a little group shot over here of all of our adults and masters. Again, this is one of our bigger divisions this weekend. This actually might be the biggest division that we have for this entire weekend, which is crazy. And it's awesome to see. We're doing a little celebration picture there just because our Masters division, the kids and the Masters are the two biggest this weekend, which is really cool. It's like both sides of the spectrum. And a lot of times you see as the kids are hitting puberty and they're getting older, they do drop out of ninja. It's just once you hit that age and it's hard to keep up with the boys. So a big reason that I started the Women's Ninja Association is to provide these spaces to showcase the different and unique strengths that women have as they get older. I see we've got in the chat, we got Jennifer says, Jenny McCall is my inspiration. I want to be like her when I grow up. Me too. Jenny McCall is just absolutely amazing. For those of you that don't know who Jenny is, that is Jesse Graff's mom. I believe she didn't do her first pull-up until like in her 60s. And she is one of the oldest female competitors in WNL and so incredibly strong. So I agree with you, Jennifer. Jenny is also one of my inspirations. All right, we're gonna have our first two runners stepping up in just a couple minutes. Shout out again to WNL for being one of our sponsors in this event and creating a special event qualifier just for our ladies. One of my favorite things about last year's WNL World Championships is that for the first time in history, every single division, all the female divisions too, came down to a stage 3 run for world champion. I remember in season 6 when I won the adult female world championship, I didn't hit a buzzer. I didn't clear stage 1. I just happened to get 2 obstacles further in the course than any of the other women did, but I did not hit a buzzer. And a lot of the times the courses for females were who can race to obstacle 4 before they fall, who can get there the fastest. And so to be able to see courses being designed with women in mind, but also women just getting so much stronger on the courses, that combination has been awesome to see. So we really appreciate WNL and what they are doing and how they've been listening to changes for our females. Again, we do only have one camera that's going to be following both courses, but you can see on the screen, thanks to NinjaWorks, you can keep up with the time and the obstacle completion based on what side the ninjas are running today. Personally, my favorite part of this weekend so far has been watching like all the girls just bond and hang out together, like cheer each other on in redemption, cheer each other on in the courses. Just watching like all the fun that these girls are having has been one of my favorite parts of this event. And if you can hear that cheering now, we have our first 2 runners that are about to step up to the course. We've got Sam and Stephanie. We've got Sam and Stephanie. Sam is 23, trains at Ascend. Her mom is the female ninja she looks up to. She's been training for 3 years. Stephanie looks up to Michelle Warnke. She's been training for 7 years. She is 31 years old. And these 2 ladies are off. We had a little slip up on the quad step, but that's okay. She's stepping right back up. Sam is on the monkey bars, and that's not going to stop Stephanie. Stephanie gets back up off of those quad steps, and she is still looking for that dismount, swinging on there as Stephanie gets that dismount. Sam just dismounts off of the DGS fidget spinner, and she's looking for that diamond dash obstacle. Clears the diamond dash. Sam is so excited, hands up. I know that feeling after you clear a balance obstacle. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did that. Sam getting that final catch on the butterfly, looking for her dismount. And there she goes, hitting that buzzer at the end. Stephanie is stepping up to the final obstacle here. What I love about this group, a lot of our adult females here are moms of kids that train at this gym, and it's really cool that they decided to sign up for a comp and run a course and train too. So we love to see it here. I love the atmosphere of everybody cheering each other on right now. Sam is swinging, looking for that butterfly, just misses it, but she's gonna get up and go. See if she'll hit that buzzer. Amazing work, ladies. All right, we're on to our next 2 runners real quick. We've got Chrissy and Beth stepping up on the course. Chrissy is 27. She trains at Adrenaline Monkey. She looks up to Coach Jen, and she has been training ninja for 4.5 years. Beth started ninja today. She is 38 years old. This is Beth's first competition, her first time. Honestly, seems like doing ninja ever. That right there is pretty amazing. Beth dismounting right behind Chrissy. Wow, just let's take a moment and appreciate that she signed up. Literally, it says on her sheet, nothing about where she trains. It just says started ninja today. And she's doing a fantastic job for starting today. Chrissy is all the way to the last obstacle right now, getting some chalk from her coach. Beth is just dismounted off the fidget spinner and is looking for that diamond dash. Oh, and just misses that jump, but that's okay. She made it all the way through to the diamond dash obstacle. Starting ninja today. Chrissy with the full clear in 55 seconds. Beth is getting on this final obstacle. Let's see if she can make this catch here with the dropping butterfly. Looking for that. Oh, almost holds on and goes and hits that buzzer. Wow. Amazing runs from these two ladies. We can look over at the leaderboard here. We've got Samantha in first, Christina in second right now. Our next two runners are Renee and Tori, who goes by Partour. That's awesome. Tori is 28 years old. She trains at MLAB. She says that she looks up to Mina G. She's been doing ninja since 2023. We've got Renee, who is 32 years old. She trains at Action Athletics in Boston. She looks up to Flex Lebrec, and she's been doing ninja for a year and a half. These ladies are monkey barring their way through. Renee is already off the monkey bars, looking to turn the corner, trying to balance herself over on those flying bar cradles. We got Partour over here making her way through, trying to hold on as much as she can, fighting over there on the monkey bars, but just slips off, but that's okay. She's gonna keep going on her course. Renee is eyeing up the balance obstacle right now. I know that feeling all too well. Jumps out, gets through the balance obstacle. She's so excited that she just cleared that obstacle. Me too, Renee. Partour is sliding her way down onto that diamond, trying to stand herself up. They can use their hands if they need to, and she gets on it. Renee is on the final obstacle here, makes that catch. The crowd goes crazy as Renee builds her swing up, looking for that dismount, and a full clear for Renee. Awesome job, we love it. I think one of the hardest things about competing, honestly, is just signing up and showing up and stepping up to that starting line. So all of these ladies that took the time to step up on that starting line and be part of this competition, to me, that is already a huge win. So congratulations to all of these ladies. We've got Leah and Lisa up on the starting line. Leah trains at Ascend. She says she looks up to all the Masters females. She says they are, in her words, BA. I totally agree with that. She's been training for 4 years. She's 37. Lisa is 39. She trains here at MLAB. She looks up to her tiny ninja Lennon. That was one of our girls from the kids division. This is her 4th comp ever, Lisa's. Leah is zooming through this course. Leah is already on the last obstacle over here. Makes that catch, swinging through. Leah with a full clear. Lisa is still on the course. She's got her whole 2 minutes to clear this course. Reaches that DGS fidget spinner, makes that dismount. She's got 2 obstacles left here. She's eyeing up that, jumps out, and makes it through that diamond dash. She's got her Ninja Mom shirt on. A lot of the MLAB moms have those shirts. She is building her sling up right now. This is the last obstacle. She's got a whole minute to get through this. If she can make this catch, it's a lot of force when it drops. Oh, and she just peels off right at the end. Amazing runs from our adults. Let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard right now while we switch the course over for our Masters ladies. We've got 5 full clears out here. Samantha, We're gonna. I'm looking at this now, and we're gonna have to look at it because it looks like Samantha got an extra point there. So we're gonna have to go through and look and see where she cleared that 7th obstacle to make sure she's in the right place on our leaderboard. So give us 1 second. Fun fact about this wave coming up. We'll go through and fix all of these adults after because our amazing Ninja Works Masters female Renata is going to be stepping up soon. So we will get those leaderboards fixed. We'll let her focus on her run right now. All right, looks like we have our leaderboard up to date now. We had 4 full clears there. Leah finishing in 32 seconds. What a crazy speed run. Samantha clearing in 55. Christina also in 55, just a few milliseconds. And Tori and in 120. Behind that, we've got Lisa, Beth, and Renee. So up next is going to be our Masters division. We're doing our course switches right now, making sure everything is set like we went through their walkthrough, and then we will get on to our Masters for stage 1. The leaderboard is a little smushed. I had to make it so we could have both our adults and our masters shown on here, but hopefully you can read enough to see what our leaderboard looks like. Looking at our run order coming up, our first 2 master females is going to be Bernadette and Renata. Renata is one of the owners of Ninja Works, so we're so excited that she's out here competing as well as helping us with our scoring this weekend. All right, it looks like our courses are almost set for the Masters ladies. Our camera is doing a little dance over there. We're gonna have our first two Masters ladies stepping up, Bernadette and Renata. All right, Bernadette and Renata, our first two Masters ladies. Bernadette is 49 years old, trains at Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville. She says she looks up to all the other 40-plus women, and she's been training for 5 years. That's awesome. Renata, one of our Ninja Works owners, she trains at Action Athletics. She's 57 years old. She looks up to Shell Edge, and she's trained for 7 years, but she's been with Ninja Works for 10 years. And both ladies are through the first obstacle, making their way through. Yeah, let's go, ladies. Bernadette is already through those quad steps. Renata's got a trampoline standing between her and clearing this obstacle, and she's got it. Bernadette makes the dismount after the monkey bars. She's making her way around the side. Renata tried to jump up, just quite missed right out of reach on those monkey bars, but that is okay. She's gonna head on to the next obstacle here. Bernadette trying to balance herself up on the flying bar cradle, makes the jump out, getting her swing, and clear dismount on there. Both ladies now are stepping up to our diamond dash obstacle. Hands and feet are okay on that diamond. They can try to reach out, a little bit of a jump. They've got to squeeze when they get to that ring. Bernadette's got that slide, just puts her foot out on that diamond. Renata's got it as well. Bernadette standing herself up, and clear for Bernadette on the diamond, and Renata as well. Both ladies are now on our last obstacle. They have to build their swing up on this trapeze, throw, and try to hold themselves as that butterfly drops. Bernadette makes that catch. She's just got to dismount, and she is a full clear from Bernadette in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Amazing for our first two Masters ladies. Great job. Nice job. All right. The crowd is going silent. We've got Nicole and Michelle as our next two stepping up. Nicole is 43 years old. She trains at Iron City Ninja. The female ninjas she looks up to are her daughters, Jillian and Evelyn. And she has been training for almost 2 years. Michelle is 40. She trains at Action Boston, and she's been doing ninja for 3 years. Awesome. These ladies are head to head right now, looking for that dismount. Looks like Michelle gets off first. They're both eyeing up now. This is a very interesting obstacle. You have to kind of counterbalance your weight against the wall, because if you lean too far, you can push yourself off of the wall, back off of the cradle. So you have to balance yourself onto one and then make that jump. Nicole's got it. Michelle is already off of that obstacle. Michelle's eyeing up our diamond dash. Nicole is making her way as well. Michelle's got her feet on there. Nicole's got her feet on there as well, leaning forward and stepping off. Nicole's got it. Michelle is building that swing up for this final obstacle, as well as Nicole. They've got to hold themselves on those little cliffhangers. They've got it. Both ladies make the catch. Both ladies make the dismount with the buzzer. Great work, ladies. Let's take a look over real quick to our Masters leaderboard as well. Nicole and Bernadette both clearing. Nicole in 1 minute and 16 seconds. Bernadette in 1 minute and 26 seconds. Stephanie and Katie are our next two runners stepping up. Katie is 42. She is a Ninja Gym orphan. She says she does not have a place to train. She looks up to all the female ninjas. She says hashtag girl power, and she's been doing ninja for 10 years. Katie was actually one of the first people that I met in the ninja community, which is super cool that she's up here. Stephanie is 44. She trains at MLAB. She looks up to both Michelle and Jen, and this is her 3rd competition ever. It's awesome. Stephanie eyeing up that dismount. Katie's already making her way around. I don't think they realize that they have an easier dismount on that, but Stephanie went for the harder one. Katie's reaching out to that DGS fidget spinner, links the dismount on a pullback. Great job, Katie. Stephanie's eyeing up that jump. Stephanie makes the jump to that trapeze, and she's reaching out that fidget spinner. Katie is already on the diamond obstacle. Stephanie clearing the DGS fidget spinner. Katie's building her swing up for this final obstacle while Stephanie is eyeing up the jump from the diamond, dash diamond to that ring slider. Katie makes that last catch. All she's got to do is make the dismount, and she is clear. Stephanie has a little slip jumping out to that ring, but that's okay. She's going to try out this last fun obstacle. These butterflies were actually built by Jen's husband, Ryan, who got the blueprints from Matt Bradley. So it's really cool to see the community coming together to make this competition possible. Great job to another set of masters. Ladies, looking over at our leaderboard. That actually puts Katie in 1st with a clear at 1:14. She was moving through that course.
Next up's going to be Jennifer, then Tracy.
All right. Let's see who our next runners are. We've got Suzanne and Adrian. I only have Adrian's sheet over here. She trains at Ninja Fit. She crossed out age and just wrote over 40 with a smiley face. She does not want us to know her age. She looks up to her daughter, Ava, who we saw earlier in the preteen division, and she's her inspiration. She's only been doing ninja for a year. Suzanne comes from Colorado. She was on American Gladiator. Her daughter runs in the elite division, also an amazing OCR athlete, both her and her mom. Suzanne with the dismount. Adrian's right behind her. Suzanne's already on the slider, hitting that diamond, and both clearing that diamond obstacle at the same time. These ladies are neck and neck right now, building up their swing. Let's see who's gonna lâcher. Suzanne's got it. Adrian's got it too. Can she make the dismount? And she does! 2 full clears and a very tight race. I say that about Adrian's dismount. We saw her daughter, Ava, run earlier in the preteens, who just barely missed the dismount at the end. So Adrian was saying this is her one chance to be able to clear more obstacles than her daughter, and it looks like she made it happen. We've got Jen and Tracy up next. Tracy is 45, trains here at MLAB. She looks up to Jen Sanders. She's only been doing ninja for 6 months. Let's go. Jen is 51, trains at Ascend. She looks up to Leah, who we saw absolutely crush the adult division. She's been doing ninja for 4.5 years. Both ladies are on the monkey bars right now. Tracy making her way through. The crowd is going crazy. The entire Ascend Ninja team is over cheering on Jen right now. And we've got the whole MLAB team on the other side cheering on Tracy. Tracy just slips off those monkey bars, but that's okay. She's gonna get some chalk right here. We've got Jen making her way through the slider. Jen's looking for the dismount, and Jen has cleared the diamond. Jen is on the final obstacle as Tracy is fighting her way through, stepping on these cradles. Jen is building her swing up. Jen makes the throw and catch. All Jen needs now is the dismount, and that is a clear from Masters Jen. Tracy is, look at that grip strength Tracy's got. She's just got a dismount here, and she's got it. She's got the whole team cheering her on right now. Keep in mind that Tracy has been only training for 6 months, and she signed up for this, which is awesome. A little bit of a jump. They cannot reach, they have to jump, and she's got it! Leaning forward, all she's got to do is dismount on here. And she's got the dismount on the diamond. One obstacle left for Tracy. Building that swing up. The hardest part of this obstacle is when they lâché to those cliffhangers. When the butterfly drops, if you don't have your body set in the right position, it's going to be hard to hold on. And she looks like she might have actually been a little pumped out there. If you notice, when she went to throw off of that trapeze bar, her hands did not open. So sometimes when you're just pumped out at the end, your hands won't open all the way. And our last two runners are going to be Renee and Paula. Renee's got the whole Ascend team behind her cheering. She's 47. She's been training for 3 years. She looks up to her daughters, Lola and Mila, who we saw compete too. Paula is 58. She looks up to her teammate, Bernadette, who we saw clear the course earlier, who pushes her beyond her fears. We love to see that. She's been training for 5 years out of Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville. This is our last Masters run. The energy in here is absolutely insane right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it at home from my microphone. It's these Ascend ninjas right now that are cheering for Renee. It's insane. We love to hear it. Renee's eyeing up the Diamond Dash jump as Paula monkey bars through that DGS obstacle. She is clear. She passed the plane. Renee's on the last obstacle while Paula is making her way, jumping out, grabbing that ring. Fighting her fears here, Paula is clear. Both ladies are clear. Renee makes the final throw. All she has to do now is dismount, and she is a clear. And Paula making the catch. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I have goosebumps right now from the energy that is in this room right now for the Masters and adults. All of their kids are here cheering them on, their coaches. Like, this is the best part of this competition, is the community that we're seeing, and just how all these ladies are cheering on each other, encouraging each other. It's seriously giving me goosebumps. That was absolutely incredible. Let's look at our leaderboard real quick. So it looks like in our Masters division, we've got Suzanne with a 38-second clear, followed right behind by Adrian, 41 seconds. Then Renee and Jennifer are literally like 20 milliseconds apart between their time. Amazing. Wow.
Do I miss Carol? All right, is everything good? We can do redemption time?
All right. Can you make sure the camera's on us?
Yeah. All right, you guys have redemption.
I want to do a quick interview right now with Jen, our course designer, because she's literally in tears after this course. And tell me why you're in tears right now.
Well, we're done with stage one and my voice is shot, but just watching all of these older women, like the oldest women in our division, adult and masters, a lot of them at the start of this wave were really, I could tell their energy was so nervous, because a lot of them, this is their first comp. This is maybe something they do super casually, and they're looking at me and they're looking at the course and they're like super unsure. They're like, Jen, what are you doing to me? And I'm like, guys, you got this. And watching all of them go out and just destroy the course, and watching the moms hug the daughters after, oh my gosh, it destroyed me.
I was just saying how like the energy and the Masters that just ran, like I have goosebumps from
Literally
the energy.
like goosebumps. It was so amazing, and I hope every comp is like this going forward for all the women. It's something so special.
I just want to take a second real quick before we end our live stream to just say a huge thank you to this girl. We're only done with stage one. We've got stage 2 and stage 3 left, but the amount of effort and care she has put into these courses, and even before this, going through other courses, other WNL comps that they've hosted here, like I cannot say enough about Jen, and she deserved Coach of the Year last year. She deserved like everything that she's doing for the community of women. We need more Jens in the world. So thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Oh my gosh.
So that right there is going to conclude our stage 1 runs. Wow. It has been a fantastic day. It's just so great seeing all these ladies come out, sign up, step up, be a part of this competition. We will be back with you guys tonight. We're going to take a little break because we have to tear down stage 1 and set up for stage 2. The elites will be running stage 2 tonight at 6:30 p.m. So make sure you don't want to miss it. Subscribe, turn on those notifications so you can follow along tonight. If you want to look at the results, you can head over to MLAB's page. Under the Women's Comp tab, there is a WNA results. All of the results are brought to us by Ninja Works. Thank you again to our amazing sponsors for helping make stage 1 happen. Especially, I'm going to shout out Pop and Hold for the butterfly hold that is being raffled off, being part of our stage 1 course here. And again, WNL for the Straight to Worlds qualifier. I cannot say, I'm just smiling. You guys can't see me, but I'm smiling from ear to ear right now with that conclusion, that fiery, electric conclusion of stage 1. Just as a reminder, if you guys want to host a WNA comp next season, we are looking for host gyms. We're looking to spread out about 4 or so throughout the United States and a finals gym as well. We are hoping to bring more women-only competitions across the U.S. and not just have one a year at this point. So from everybody here from MLAB and from the WNA, I'm Megan Budway, and I will be live with you again at 6:30 p.m. for Elite Stage